Aquarius, someone loves you deeply. And no, age truly doesn't matter. You felt it in your bones when you clicked on this video, didn't you? That sudden flutter in your chest, that quiet whisper telling you that you are in the exact right place at the exact right time. But tonight changes everything. There is a secret they've been keeping. Hesitation born of fear that is about to shatter, revealing a devotion so profound it will rewrite your history. Before we unlock this beautiful mystery, tell me, where in the world are you watching from tonight? Drop your city or country in the comments below. And if you feel this energy shifting already, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs a sign. Let's begin. Welcome, beautiful Aquarius. Today is the 19th of August, 2026, and the cosmos has gathered specifically to speak to your unique, brilliant, and deeply feeling soul. I know you have been carrying a heaviness lately, quiet ache that you try to hide behind your intellectual brilliance and your independent spirit. You have been waiting for a specific shift, waiting for a specific person to step forward, and the silence has been deafening. You have looked at the clock, looked at the stars, and wondered if you're simply meant to walk this path alone. The doubt has crept in during the late hours of the night, whispering that perhaps you asked for too much, or that this deep, soul-level connection you crave is just a beautiful illusion. But I need you to listen to me very closely right now, because the universe is interrupting that doubt with massive, undeniable truth. Someone loves you deeply. And I need you to release the societal constructs, the timelines, and the logical boxes you try to put this into, because age does not matter here. What matters is the frequency. What matters is that two ancient souls have finally recognized each other in the dark. The tension you have been feeling, that frustrating waiting period, was not a punishment. It was not the universe ignoring you, it was divine preparation. While you were waiting, the other person was undergoing their own intense internal rebirth. They had to shed old fears, old patterns, and old versions of themselves just to be worthy of the love you are offering. Take a deep breath and feel that shift in your chest. The delay was a blessing in disguise. If they had come to you when you first hoped they would, the foundation would not have been strong enough to hold the magnitude of what is coming now. The universe was building a fortress around this connection, protecting it from the outside world, protecting it from premature exposure. Think of the midnight ocean, vast and mysterious, where the surface might look calm, but beneath powerful currents are aligning to bring two ships together. You are the water bearer, Aquarius, pouring your light into the world. And tonight, the silver thread of destiny that has been tethered to your heart is finally pulling taut, drawing this person out of the shadows and directly into your life. When I look at the energy surrounding you on this specific date, the archetype of the star shines brilliantly, followed by the overwhelming magnetic pull of the lovers. This is not just fleeting crush, this is a karmic confirmation. The star tells me that your hope was never misplaced, and the lovers confirms that a profound choice is being made in your favor. But remember, my dear one, as we journey through this cosmic landscape, this reading is a general transmission of energy. You must filter these words through the beautiful, intuitive lens of your own soul. Keep what resonates, release what does not, and trust that your inner knowing is the ultimate compass. There is something deeper here, and as we move forward, we're going to explore exactly how this profound shift impacts every single area of your life. We will dive into the specifics of your love life, the unexpected flows in your finances, the healing in your health, the dynamics within your family, and the breakthroughs in your career. But before we open those doors, we must anchor this massive energetic shift into your physical reality. The universe has provided you with specific frequencies to help you align with this incoming blessing. Your lucky numbers for this period are 11, 22, and 7. These are master numbers of intuition, manifestation, and spiritual awakening. When you see them on a clock, receipt, or a license plate, take it as a direct wink from the universe. Confirmation that you are on the right path. Your lucky colors right now are electric blue and shimmering silver. Electric blue is the color of your ruling energy, representing clear communication truth, and the breaking of old boundaries. Silver reflects the moonlight, symbolizing intuition, hidden truths coming to light, and the mystical feminine energy that is guiding this person toward you. I want you to wear these colors, visualize them surrounding your aura, or even place a glass of water in the sunlight and imagine it glowing with these hues before you drink it, internalizing this electric, clarifying energy. But that is not all, because as we anchor these colors and numbers, we must also address the landscape of your mind. Your mind is your greatest tool, Aquarius, but lately, it has been your heaviest burden. You have been trying to logic your way through a spiritual experience. You have been trying to predict the unpredictable, trying to control the uncontrollable. The emotional turn you need to make right now is from mental exhaustion to spiritual surrender. You must realize that your self-worth is not tied to their timeline. You are not meant to beg for a seat at a table where you are the main course. You are the prize. As this person realizes the depth of their love for you, you must simultaneously realize the depth of your own value. This is your rebirth. You are stepping out of the waiting room of life and into the throne room of your own destiny. There is something deeper here, Aquarius. something that the rational mind often tries to bypass, but the soul absolutely demands we explore. When I pull the cards for your specific energy today, the first archetype that leaps from the deck to meet you is the moon, but watch closely, because it is actively dissolving into the radiant, undeniable light of the sun. For so long, you have been wandering in the twilight of this connection, navigating by the faint flickering light of intuition, surrounded by the fog of what ifs and maybes. You have questioned your own perception, wondering if the deep bond you felt was just a projection of your own beautiful, hopeful heart. But the moon dissolving means the fog is lifting. The illusions are shattering. You are about to step into the blinding, warm clarity of the sun, where nothing is hidden and everything is illuminated. Feel the profound relief washing over you. Right now, the exhaustion of constantly guessing is over. You are finally going to know. And what you are going to know is beautiful. But that is not all, because as the light clears, we see exactly who is standing there waiting for you. To understand the depth of this person's feelings, and to address that beautiful promise that age is merely a number, I draw the King of Cups. This is the energy of the person who loves you deeply. Notice that this is not the page full of fleeting, mature infatuation, nor the knight rushing in with chaotic, unpredictable passion. This is the king. This represents a soul who has lived, who has weathered storms, who has mastered their own emotional tides, whether they are chronologically older than you, or simply possess an old, wise soul that transcends physical years. Their emotional maturity is what makes this connection so profound. They have spent a long time guarding their heart, building high walls to protect their vulnerability. The realization hits you like a gentle wave. Their distance was never about you being unworthy. It was about them being terrified of how deeply they felt for you. Their silence was a shield, not a rejection. The King of Cups tells me that this person has been observing you from afar, admiring your brilliant Aquarius mind, your unique spirit, your refusal to conform to the mundane. They see the water bearer in you, pouring love into the world, and they have realized that they want to be the vessel that catches your light. They have been fighting an internal battle between the safety of their isolated kingdom and the terrifying, beautiful risk of surrendering to you. And tonight, the cosmic scales are tipping. The internal war is ending. The king is finally stepping down from his throne of solitude and walking across the sand toward you, offering his cup, offering his heart completely unguarded. A sudden warmth blooms in your chest as you realize that you never had to chase them. You only had to remain authentically yourself. And that authenticity is exactly what broke down their walls. There is something deeper here. And to confirm this massive shift, the universe pulls the card of Judgment. Oh, Aquarius, this is the card of the cosmic awakening, the card of the final call. Judgment signifies that a karmic cycle is officially closing and a new, elevated chapter is beginning. This is the energy of tonight changes everything. It is the sound of the trumpet ringing through the spiritual realm, waking up the dead parts of your hope and breathing vibrant, undeniable life back into your dreams. Judgment means that this person is experiencing a profound spiritual awakening regarding their feelings for you. They are looking back at the timeline of your connection, seeing all the missed cues, the delayed moments, the synchronicities, and suddenly, the puzzle pieces are snapping together. They realize that this is not just a romance, this is destiny. This is a soul contract being fulfilled. Tears may prick your eyes as the heavy burden of past heartaches melts away, replaced by the soaring, liberating feeling of being exactly where you are meant to be in the grand tapestry of the universe. What happens next is important because these three cards, the Sun, the King of Cups, and Judgment, do not just exist in isolation. They weave a powerful narrative of transformation. The Sun brings the truth to light, the King of Cups brings the mature, deep emotional offering, and Judgment brings the divine timing and the awakening of the soul. Together, they tell you that the waiting room is closed. The universe has orchestrated every delay, every frustrating silence, every moment of doubt to ensure that when this person finally steps forward, they are fully ready to give you the love you deserve. They are not coming to you with half a heart. They are coming to you with fully realized, deeply mature, spiritually awakened devotion. You feel a profound sense of empowerment rising within you, quiet, unshakable, knowing that you are protected, you are cherished, and you are deeply, irrevocably loved. But that is not all. Because this massive spiritual and emotional breakthrough is going to ripple out into every single facet of your physical reality. When the heart heals and opens, the entire body and life force align. The energy of this profound love is about to act as a catalyst for your personal abundance, your physical vitality, and your worldly success. The universe is also showing me that as this emotional block clears, the physical blocks are dissolving right alongside it. You are about to see shifts in your career, unexpected flows in your finances, and a renewed vigor in your daily life. Your Aquarius air energy is being beautifully warmed by the deep waters of this connection, creating a perfect storm of manifestation and creation. But to fully receive these blessings, we must look at how this new energy is specifically impacting the practical areas of your existence. We must ground this high-frequency, love energy into your everyday reality, starting with the very vessel that carries you through this world. But that is not all, because this massive spiritual and emotional breakthrough is going to ripple out into every single facet of your physical reality. When the heart heals and opens, the entire body and life force align. Let us first speak to your health, Aquarius, because your physical vessel has been carrying the silent weight of this waiting. You are an air sign, ruled by the brilliant mind, but your body has been holding the score of your uncertainty. You may have noticed a tightness in your shoulders, a shallowness in your breath, or a restless energy in your nervous system, particularly around your circulation and your ankles, which are so intimately connected to your astrological essence. The universe is showing me that as this emotional block clears, the physical blocks are dissolving right alongside it. Tonight, I want you to imagine a wave of shimmering silver light, your lucky color, washing down from the crown of your head, soothing your nervous system and melting away the armor you have been wearing. The profound relief of knowing you are deeply loved is not just a mental concept, it is a physiological event. Your heart rate will settle, your sleep will become deeper, more restorative, as the subconscious mind finally stops scanning for threats and begins to rest in the safety of divine timing. You are being called to hydrate, to stretch, to walk barefoot on the earth if you can, grounding that electric blue energy of clear communication directly into your physical form. Your body is preparing to receive a surge of vitality, so treat it with the reverence of a temple that is about to be visited by a miracle. There is something deeper here regarding your daily life and your sense of purpose, which naturally flows into your work and career. The energy of the sun and the emotional maturity of the King of Cups are bleeding beautifully into your professional realm. For weeks, perhaps even months, you may have felt like you were pouring your innovative, forward-thinking Aquarius energy into a void at work. You may have felt misunderstood, or that your unique vision was being stifled by outdated structures. But the cosmic tides are turning. The universe is aligning a situation where your specific brilliance is not just tolerated, but desperately needed and highly celebrated. A project or an idea that you thought was stalled, delayed, or entirely forgotten is suddenly going to be greenlit. Someone in a position of authority is about to recognize the immense value you bring to the table. This is not about working harder or burning yourself out to prove your worth. It is about the universe orchestrating a moment of undeniable visibility. You will be asked for your opinion. Your unique perspective will be the key that unlocks a stagnant situation, and you will feel a profound sense of professional vindication. The frustration of being overlooked is being replaced by the radiant glow of being truly seen for the genius that you are. And for those of you who are currently in a job search, feeling the heavy, suffocating pressure of the unknown, listen to me very closely. The universe is shifting the paradigm for you right now. You have been knocking on doors that were never meant to open for you, and the exhaustion of that rejection has been real. But the universe does not reject you, it redirects you. The delays you experienced were divine protection, keeping you from environments that would have drained your brilliant spirit. What happens next is important. Stop applying from a place of desperation and start applying from a place of alignment. An unexpected message, an email, or a phone call is making its way to you. It will not feel like struggle. It will feel like a sigh of relief. It will come from a direction you did not anticipate, perhaps through a casual connection or a platform you had almost given up on. This new opportunity will honor your need for autonomy, your intellectual freedom, and your worth. What happens next is important because we must address the material foundation of your life. We must talk about your finances. I know that money pressure has been a subtle, persistent undercurrent in your life lately. You have watched your resources, you have calculated, you have worried about the future, and that anxiety has tried to cloud your spiritual vision. But the main spiritual theme for you right now is abundance. And abundance is not just about money, it is about the free flow of energy. The universe does not punish patience, it compounds it. Just as your love life was undergoing a necessary gestation period, so too has your financial energy been gathering momentum behind the scenes. You are about to witness a financial block clearing. This could manifest as a surprise refund, forgotten invoice suddenly being paid, an unexpected bonus, or a brilliant, unconventional idea that suddenly becomes monetizable. Your ruling planet Uranus is the planet of sudden, unexpected breakthroughs, and it is activating your sector of resources. But you must be in a state of receiving to catch this blessing. Worry is a closed fist, trust is an open palm. I want you to release the scarcity mindset that tells you there is never enough. When you look at your bank account, I want you to bless it. When you pay a bill, I want you to do it with gratitude for the service it provided, knowing that the energy you release will return to you multiplied. The shimmering silver energy of prosperity is wrapping around your financial affairs, turning lead into gold, transforming your anxiety into quiet, unshakable trust in divine provision. You are not lacking, Aquarius. You are simply in the sacred pause right before the download of your resources. The emotional turn you are making right now is from a state of survival to a state of thriving. You are realizing that the universe is not a harsh taskmaster, but a loving architect, carefully building a life for you that is sustainable, abundant, and deeply fulfilling. The pieces are not just falling into place, they are being magnetically drawn together by the power of your own unwavering spirit. But that is not all, because the ripples of this profound cosmic shift extend deeply into your existing romantic bonds, bringing a beautiful renewal to those of you in committed relationships. If you are already partnered, Aquarius, you may have felt a subtle stagnation lately, quiet drifting into the mundane routines of daily life, where the fiery spark of your initial connection felt like it was dimming. You might have wondered if the magic was fading, if the deep, soul-level intimacy you crave was being replaced by mere comfortable coexistence. But the universe is interrupting that fear right now. The King of Cups energy we spoke of earlier is not just for singles. It is actively transforming your current partner. They are stepping up. They are looking at you with new eyes, realizing the immense depth of the woman or man standing before them. Tonight, expect a conversation, a gesture, or a quiet moment of profound vulnerability that shatters the routine and brings you back to the breathtaking reality of your love. You are not just roommates sharing a life. You are soulmates choosing each other all over again. And the emotional turn from feeling taken for granted to feeling deeply, passionately desired is happening in real time. And for my beautiful Aquarius singles, oh, the universe has a very specific, breathtaking message for you regarding the love that is finally crossing your threshold. You have spent so much time compromising, shrinking your brilliant light, or settling for connections that only required a fraction of your heart because you were told your standards were too high. You were told you were too intense, too unconventional, too much. But the universe is showing me that the person coming toward you does not want you to shrink, they want you to expand. This is why age truly doesn't matter here. This person possesses a maturity, groundedness, and a deep emotional reservoir that perfectly balances your airy visionary spirit. They are not looking for fleeting romance, they are looking for their anchor, their muse, their equal. The emotional shift you are experiencing right now is the realization that you do not have to lower your standards to be loved. The universe is not asking you to settle, it is delivering a masterpiece. They are coming to love you deeply, exactly as you are. And tonight, the final barriers between your souls are crumbling into dust. There is something deeper here regarding your roots and your family, an area that has historically been a source of friction for your independent, forward-thinking spirit. As an Aquarius, you have often felt like the visionary, the black sheep, the one who sees the world differently and is therefore misunderstood by those who share your blood. You have carried the quiet heartache of feeling like an outsider in your own home, constantly having to translate your soul into a language your family could understand. But the cosmic energy of judgment and the sun is bringing a profound healing to your family dynamics. The universe is softening their hearts. A specific family member, perhaps an elder or someone who has been particularly critical, is experiencing their own internal awakening. They are suddenly seeing your brilliance not as a rebellion, but as a gift. You will receive a message, an apology, or a simple gesture of acceptance that will bring tears to your eyes. The emotional turn here is monumental. You are moving from a state of defensive isolation into a state of peaceful belonging. You are finally being seen, honored, and accepted for the unique light you bring to your lineage. What happens next is important for your daily vibration, because we must address your energy and emotional tone as you navigate this massive influx of blessings. You are an air sign, and right now, your mental energy is buzzing at a frequency that is almost electric. You might feel a sudden rush of motivation, desire to reorganize your life, to start new projects, to embrace this new love with everything you have. But I must gently remind you to ground this energy. The emotional turn you need to make here is from frantic excitement to grounded, unshakable peace. Do not rush the manifestation. Do not try to force the timeline. Breathe into your body, feel your feet on the floor. Let the shimmering silver energy anchor you. You are safe, you are supported, you do not need to hustle for love, and you do not need to hustle for abundance. Allow yourself to receive with a calm, open heart. Your emotional state is shifting from anxious anticipation to a deeply rooted, quiet empowerment. You are no longer chasing, you are attracting. And for those of you who are students, or who are currently dedicating your energy to studying, learning, or mastering a new skill, the universe is also showing a massive breakthrough in your focus. You may have been struggling with brain fog distraction, or the overwhelming pressure of expectations. But the intellectual gifts of your Aquarius nature are being supercharged right now. You are entering a period of profound clarity and aha moments. Complex concepts that previously felt like a tangled web will suddenly unravel into simple, beautiful logic. The universe is blessing your mind with a flow state. When you sit down to study or work on your projects, I want you to light a candle, set clear intention, and ask the cosmos to guide your thoughts. You will find that your retention improves, your focus sharpens, and the joy of learning returns to you. The emotional turn here is moving from the heavy burden of academic or intellectual pressure into the light, playful, and deeply satisfying flow of true mastery. You are not just memorizing, you are integrating. You are not just studying, you are evolving. The universe is also showing me the specific souls who will act as your greatest allies and mirrors during this transformative period. And I want to highlight your top 3 compatibility signs right now. First, the fiery, passionate Aries. Their bold, direct energy will cut through any remaining doubts you have, pushing you to take action and claim the love and success you deserve. They bring the spark that ignites your air. Second, the harmonious, balanced Libra. As your opposite sign, they bring the emotional equilibrium and partnership energy that grounds your visionary mind, offering a safe, loving space for your heart to rest. And third, the adventurous philosophical Sagittarius. They share your love for expansion truth and breaking boundaries, acting as a beautiful companion in both love and life, reminding you to laugh, explore, and keep your spirit wild and free. The emotional turn here is the profound relief of realizing you are not meant to walk this path alone. You are surrounded by a tribe, by allies, by soulmates who are perfectly calibrated to support your ascension. You are deeply connected, deeply supported, and deeply, irrevocably loved. But that is not all. Because the universe does not simply hint at a blessing, it delivers it with undeniable, tangible force. We must speak directly to the promise of this very moment, the sacred truth that tonight changes everything. You might be sitting there, watching this video in the quiet hours of the evening, wondering how a digital reading could possibly alter the physical reality of your life. But you must understand that energy precedes matter. The shift has already begun in the spiritual realm, and the physical world is simply catching up to the frequency of your new destiny. Tonight, the veil between your longing and your fulfillment is thinner than it has been in years. There is something deeper here regarding the mechanics of this divine timing. When I look at the cards for this specific night, the Wheel of Fortune appears spinning rapidly, accompanied by the Two of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune is the great equalizer, the cosmic mechanism that says, the season of waiting is over. The season of receiving has begun. For so long, you have felt as though you were pushing a boulder up a hill, expending all your emotional energy just to maintain the status quo, but the wheel is turning in your favor. The friction is dissolving, and the Two of Cups confirms exactly what is rolling toward you. Sacred, mirrored connection. This is not a one-sided devotion. This is a mutual recognition. Let us address the beautiful, liberating truth about age not mattering in this equation. Human society is obsessed with timelines, with chronological milestones, with the rigid boxes of who should be with whom and when. But the universe does not look at birth certificates. The cosmos only reads soul contracts. The person who loves you deeply possesses a soul age that perfectly harmonizes with yours. They have lived enough, loved enough, and perhaps heard enough to know exactly what they are looking at when they look at you. They are not coming to you with the naive, fragile ego of youth. They are coming to you with the grounded, fierce, and protective devotion of a soul that has finally found its home. The years between you, or the life experiences that separate you, are not barriers. They are the very ingredients that have seasoned their heart, making them capable of holding the vast, beautiful ocean of your Aquarius spirit. What happens next is important, because this realization must land in your body, not just your mind. I want you to notice the subtle shifts happening around you right now. Perhaps it is a sudden, unexplained warmth in your chest. Perhaps it is a vivid dream you had last night that left you waking up with a lingering sense of peace. Perhaps it is the sudden, inexplicable urge to check your phone, only to find a message that has been lingering in their drafts, finally sent. The universe communicates in whispers before it speaks in thunder. Pay attention to the synchronicities. When you hear a specific song, when you see a repeated pattern, when a random memory of them flashes in your mind with crystal clarity, do not dismiss it as coincidence. It is telepathic thread pulling taut. They are thinking of you. They are feeling the exact same magnetic pull that you are feeling. The emotional turn you are making in this very moment is the most crucial part of this entire journey. You are shifting from the heavy, suffocating armor of self-protection into the vulnerable, radiant openness of radical trust. I know how scary that is. I know that your brilliant Aquarius mind wants to analyze every angle, predict every outcome, and build a contingency plan in case this hope is shattered. But I am asking you, just for tonight, to lay down your armor. You do not need to defend your heart from a love that is designed to heal it. The doubt that has whispered in your ear for months is a liar. It is the echo of past wounds trying to protect you from future joy. But you are not in the past anymore. You are standing on the precipice of a beautiful, new beginning. To anchor this energy, I want you to participate in a simple, powerful ritual tonight. Before you go to sleep, I want you to light a candle, preferably in your lucky color of shimmering silver or electric blue. As the flame flickers, I want you to close your eyes and visualize this person standing before you. Do not visualize them begging for your attention. Visualize them standing tall, grounded, and looking into your eyes with absolute clarity and devotion. See them speaking the words you have been longing to hear. Feel the warmth of their presence. And then I want you to say out loud, I release the timeline. I release the doubt. I am open to receiving the love that is rightfully mine. By speaking this, you are not begging the universe. You are commanding your own energy field to align with the reality that is already unfolding. You are giving the cosmos permission to deliver. there is something deeper here. Final layer of spiritual preparation that you must embrace before we reach the culmination of this reading. The universe is asking you to forgive yourself for the times you settled, for the times you dimmed your light, for the times you convinced yourself that you were too much or not enough. That version of you was doing the best they could with the information they had. But that version of you is shedding its skinches. The Aquarius that is emerging from this cocoon is fierce, self-assured, and deeply connected to their own worth. You are no longer the one who waits by the window. You are the one who knows the sun will rise. You are simply preparing the house for the light. The momentum is building, Aquarius. The cosmic gears are locked into place, and the delivery of this profound, ageless, and deeply rooted love is no longer a question of if, but a matter of when. And that when is closer than you can possibly imagine. Tonight, the energy shifts. Tonight, the silence breaks. Tonight, you step into the truth of how deeply, madly, and beautifully you are loved. As we reach the beautiful culmination of this cosmic message, Aquarius, I want you to take one final deep, grounding breath. Feel the air filling your lungs, that brilliant, electric Aquarius air, and as you slowly exhale, release any lingering shadow of doubt, any residual heaviness from the waiting, and any old stories that no longer serve your magnificent spirit. We began this journey together with a sacred promise. Whisper in the digital ether that someone loves you deeply, that the arbitrary, human constructs of age do not apply to the timeless, boundless language of the soul, and that tonight, the energetic tides are definitively turning in your favor. I need you to carry this truth with you, to hold it close to your heart like a precious, glowing ember as you move through the rest of your day and into the quiet, restorative hours of the night. This is not just a reading, it is a spiritual activation. When you close your eyes tonight, I want you to consciously refuse to let the old narratives of loneliness, frustration, or endless waiting creep back into your mind. The universe has heard your silent, desperate prayers. The King of Cups is no longer hesitating on the shores of his own emotions, paralyzed by the fear of his own depth. He is wading into the water, reaching for you, ready to offer the devotion you have always deserved. The star is shining with unparalleled brilliance over your house of partnerships, illuminating a path that is clear, safe, and divinely orchestrated. The silence that once felt like a punishment is now revealed to be the sacred, necessary pause before the symphony begins. But I must gently, lovingly remind you, my beautiful soul, that the stars incline, they do not compel. This reading is a transmission of the highest, most probable energy surrounding you right now. It is a map of the cosmic weather, but you are the captain of your own ship. This is guidance, not absolute fate. The universe has laid out a magnificent banquet of blessings, of love, of abundance, and of healing, but you must choose to sit at the table. You possess the sacred, undeniable gift of free will. Keep what resonates deeply within your chest, what makes your soul sigh with recognition, and gracefully release anything that does not serve your highest good. Your intuition is the ultimate authority, the true north of your spiritual compass. Trust it above all else, for it is the direct voice of the divine speaking through you. If this message has brought you even a fraction of the peace, clarity, or hope that it was intentionally designed to bring, I invite you to anchor this powerful energy by interacting with this sacred space. Please, take a brief moment to like this video, as this simple action helps this frequency reach other beautiful, waiting souls who are also desperately needing this exact sign. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a daily reading, cosmic update, or a moment of spiritual alignment tailored specifically for your journey. Share this video with a friend, loved one, or even just to your own social media story, as a bold, beautiful declaration to the universe that you are open, you are ready, and you are claiming the magic that is unfolding in your life. As we part ways for today, I want to send a profound, tangible wave of blessings, love, clarity, and unshakable strength directly into your aura. May your mind be quiet and free from the noise of overthinking. May your heart remain soft, open, and fiercely protected from any energy that does not honor your worth. May your spirit be light, knowing that the heavy lifting has been done by the cosmos, and all that is required of you now is to receive. You are not alone in this vast, mysterious universe. You are seen by the divine, you are known by the stars, and you are profoundly, irrevocably, and deeply loved by a soul who is finally ready to meet you exactly where you are. The waiting is over, Aquarius. The dawn is breaking, painting the sky in your lucky colors of electric blue and shimmering silver, signaling the end of the long night. Step fully into your power, embrace your visionary nature, and watch as the world beautifully, miraculously rearranges itself to match the magnificent, unstoppable vibration of your soul. The person who loves you is on their way. The abundance you seek is flowing toward you, and the life you have dreamed of is no longer a distant fantasy, but an imminent reality. Until we meet again for your next cosmic update, stay magical, stay open, and always remember, your destiny is already unfolding perfectly, divinely, and exactly as it should.